City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the number one overall pick in this past April's draft.
I think if you asked every player around the league going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of the win. It just makes coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before, and hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues, and they certainly want a different result today.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Second and 5. That's a 28-yard
from the gun. Here's Ward. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. What a try! Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Titans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans may have recovered this. Tennessee ball. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Titans first down.
Off play action, it's Ward. That's complete, so Lockett outright. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 29.
On first and 10, Ward. Throw on the run is complete. And he's into the end zone. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans' offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Texans first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Houston.
And now the first down for Joe Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Here we go.
Brings up second and 12.
18.
The 33-yard line.
Second down throw for Stroud. On the quick slant, they find Dell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 35, here's second and 3.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the former first-round pick, Titus Howard.
Still second down.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 9.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, it's Ward. He finds the veteran Lockett. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Let's go. Play action. Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
19 target. To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go! Let's go! 76. Up the middle they go. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So after 14-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Titans will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become
in trouble, and down he goes. Matthew Judon getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short, bomb, punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
For a Titans first down. First and 10 at the
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
13 yards on the play. And the Titans first down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
No gain on the play.
Ready.
Brings up second and 10. At the Texans' 31.
Quick throw here. It is caught by Solberg. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
On the set.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. This one finds Lockett down the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. At the 2.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. And that is incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. A run here with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and
8. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Here's a third down and 4. Brown to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go. At 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Now Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Mixon. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 1, second and goal.
18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Texans.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Next to score, Titans 24, Texans 7.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Keanu Benton in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And here's Jalen Waddle, one of his two.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10.
Here we go. 19, set.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he finds some daylight. A pass from 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Here's Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. In motion, Okonkwo. Oh, yeah. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down. Knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5.
Alert! Alert!
On the toss, they'll run. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They're down and 3.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a Titans first down. They move the chains on 3rd down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs. And you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off play action, it's Ward. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Finding room across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Texans 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Third here, man, Will Anderson. In there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Stroud. That left side is made by Higgins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Texans first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Houston.
To throw is Stroud. This one broken up, and it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stroud. On the quick slant, they find Dell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing is Stroud. Open man, left side, he's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down for Houston.
17 yards. And the Texans first down.
18.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Texans.
Stroud gonna set up the throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. We're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Titans
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And the defense can't level the stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Titans. 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Here we go. Stack. Grab goalie.
Shotgun snap for Wolf.
The 2nd down pass. He was brought down by Dalen Moore. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Come on. Come on.
Out of the gun, Ward. Going for it all. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, it's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
22-yard line.
The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Stroud to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
And the Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
They'll go right back to Mixon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10. At the 41-yard line.
18. Outside.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
16 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They go with Mixon. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
All right.
Here's Mixon. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to force overtime. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Hold ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Ward. A man open downfield. It's Culver. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to win the game. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good.